Hello, you're welcome to day 3 of our November series on rising from failure. We have defined failure and we've talked about some reactions to failure and how to get past them. So today I did promise that we'll start talking about the different things you can do to handle it, how to fail forward, so to speak. So the very first thing I will say about any type of failure or any type of setback is that you should take responsibility. The reason why it seems as if people now have an entitlement mentality and people seem not to have a grasp of what is happening to them is because they tend to shift the blame of what has happened to other people. That is why stagnation occurs. That's why people fail and refuse to rise up, because when failure happens, when there's a setback, they tend to ascribe the fault to somebody else. Well, the only person that can decide where you will end up is you. So you need to take responsibility for your successes in the same way you take responsibility for your failure. If anything has gone wrong, don't look for any extraneous factor that went wrong. Sit down with yourself and find out what it is you need to address. Another reason, or rather, another way in which you can move out of failure zone is to find out what you did right and what you did wrong. I will call this learning from your mistakes. Life is a series of outcomes. When you work your plan and things go the way you want and you have the outcome you desire, great. That is the time to sit down, watch what you did, learn the process, and make sure that you keep applying that winning formula. Now, when the desired outcome is not what happens, when things go wrong, when you don't get what you want, it is still time to do an analysis. You sit down with the entire occurrence and find out, what did I do wrong? Now, failing forward, moving forward, achieving success from your failure is what dictates that you must find what you did wrong and then make sure that you never repeat it again. A lot of people get trapped in vicious cycles, especially in relation to relationships, and they self-sabotage because they keep going for the same kind of person that will hurt them over and over and over again. That's because they are following their heart and not analyzing exactly what it is that went wrong and then breaking the cycle. These 2 tips are extremely important in making a success of the failures. The third thing I would like to mention at this point is that you should expect it. I know I said something about unpreparedness yesterday on day 2 of the series, saying that you should be prepared for all eventualities. Well, aside from being prepared for all eventualities, you need to view failure through the lens of success. Failure is a part of success. The person that invented the light bulb found 1,000 different ways not to do it before he eventually got the invention right. So what am I saying? Whatever it is that you have failed at now is a part of that sweet success story. You need to not only be prepared for eventualities, but you need to understand that everything that has happened to you so far is what makes you who you are. It is all a part of your success story. So if there are no setbacks and it's a smooth sail all along, then what's the story you have to tell? We don't have anything to learn from you. But if there have been setbacks and you have constructively overcome them, then you have something to teach us, then you have something to show us. Then we cannot wait to learn from you. So tomorrow we'll continue on these different tips on how to rise from failure and how to move forward from setbacks. Please make it a date. Thank you.